Is it okay to ask my non-binary friend to dress normally for our apartment interview? Ask them to dress professionally for the interview. Nothing bad in that. What are we wearing to this interview? Definitely professional attire, right? Same as when you're going out. Are we dressing comfy, casual or fancy? I'm just here to say this is what the sub is for. If you just call it normal, it won't be okay. Ask them to dress professionally. They will understand better and you won't be a dick about it. Everyone wins. You're not asking them to dress normal. You're asking them to wear professional attire like a suit or matching shirt and trousers. Phrasing it the way you did will cause a fight. What the hell is an apartment interview? I understand what you mean by normally, but I'm not sure if everyone will understand that. Better ask your homie to, hey man, dress like you're going for an interview. Quote. Any adult should be willing to dress up a little bit before an important meeting like this. Gender identity and sex are not relevant. Anyone can try to look their best when trying to make a good impression. But if you mean, hide your identity, then no. That's uncool. As long as you make it clear that you're respecting their identity, then you should be fine. Asking them to wear professional attire is okay. Asking them to wear clothing that's gendered in a specific direction is not okay. Everyone should look like they can easily pay the rent and won't trash the place or create problems. I don't already have. As someone who rents property, that's what I'm looking for. No, it's not. What would be okay is to ask them to dress professionally. Don't tell them to dress normal WTH. Just say something like, hey, I was thinking that we should dress kind of formal for the interview. What do you think? Definitely don't word it as dress normally. Dress professionally is fine. Why do you think they wouldn't? Ask that they dress professionally or business casual. Don't use the term normal. It's offensive in this context and implies that there's something abnormal or wrong about their gender and how they express themselves. Yay. It's fine. I wear slacks with a tucked-in collared shirt and nice shoes every day to work. I'm not required to. That's not how I dress at home. On weekends. On vacation. I do it because coworkers and clients respect me more, are friendlier, makes my life easier, and I'm more successful at my job. It makes a huge difference. My gay coworker who's very expressive in his clothing and I have had conversations about it and experimented with how our day goes when we dress differently. It goes very differently. So maybe don't call it normal if that bothers your friend. But they can and should suck it up if you want that apartment. To be fair, a nice shirt and a pair of slacks is in just about everybody's wardrobe. It probably won't make a big difference to the person interviewing you if the shirt is a blouse or an Oxford. I live in a small rural area, and while I'm a cis woman, I do own a lot of three-piece suits because it's not my fault I look better in a tie than you do. I also don't dress in flannel from head to toe, despite being born here, and so I stick out. I don't like dresses, but depending on the audience I'm gonna have around me, I may not wear a suit and tie, and instead find a nice sweater. I may cover up my tattoos. Why? Because I know how to read the room. And I get it. It's the same reason I take a dude with me to buy a car. The bias is there. And while I don't agree with it, I'm old enough to know when it's worth it to just work the system these days. If someone told me we were going to meet a landlord that was very conservative, that'd be enough of a tip-off for me. Just say, I really want us to get this apartment. I am thinking we should dress professionally to make a good impression. What do you think? Quote. I would phrase it to them as dressing professionally, not normally, to avoid any offense they may or may not take to that. Otherwise there's no harm. Gender identity shouldn't get in the way of actually looking nice. I would ask them to dress formally. It's an interview.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.